In the long and storied history of Big Ten basketball, no freshman has ever been named the Conference Player of the Year, but Ohio State has a talent in DAngelo Russell who could become the first. But is he the best freshman of all in the country? Hi everyone, welcome inside the Shark Tank along with Pete Futak and Jordan Cornette. I am Ray Crawford. Entering the tank is former Ohio State great and the color analyst for basketball for the Buckeyes on Radio, Ron Stokes. So Ron, tell us why you believe DAngelo Russell is the best freshman in the country.
Well, I got three areas. I want to start with the stats. He's number one in the country from a freshman standpoint in scoring. One of two players that's averaging over 19 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. The second area is that he's real consistent. 25 to 26 games, he's been in double figures, and you're doing that in one of the best conferences in the country. And then last but not least, I think this is probably the most important area, is that he's made Ohio State better and he's made his teammates better. Ohio State, top 25 team in the country. You're talking about a team that's in the upper echelon of the Big Ten standings, one of the best conferences in the country. And then his teammates, Mark Loving, because of the addition of DAngelo Russell, he's leading the Big Ten in three-point shooting, top 15 in the country. And his backcourt mate, Shannon Scott, collectively the leaders as combo guards in terms of assists in the entire country. So I think those are three compelling reasons why he's the best freshman in the country.
Okay, so forgive me if this is too soon or disrespectful, but did Jahlil Okafor die since this segment started? And would you take Russell over Jahlil Okafor if you had your chance?
Well, here's the two things I got to point out. First of all, I'm a little biased because he's a Buckeye and I'm a Buckeye. But the second thing is I'm a point guard too. So many times you automatically pick a big just because he has the height. And, you know, some NBA teams got burned by that. You think about Michael Jordan, Sam Bowie, right? It's okay to believe that a point guard can be better than the big. The kid is very talented. You just talk to any NBA scout that's out there. They know his potential is outstanding. But I think right now he clearly has a strong argument to be considered the best freshman in the country.
Now, Ron, you recognize talent, having been a talented guy at Ohio State, being an all-conference guy there, so you recognize real. Well, what's real is that Jahlil Okafor is a guy playing on a better team and putting up similar numbers. So how do you defend against that, the fact that Jahlil Okafor is putting up similar numbers to Russell but playing on a much better team? Would Russell have that same impact on Duke and those same inflated numbers? Yeah,
good question. I think when you look at DAngelo Russell, clearly there's a lot put on his shoulders day in and day out. He's leading the team in minutes played. Every single night he's getting the opposition's best defender. He has to carry a bigger load than what Okafor has to do at Duke. And as I go back to my other point, you know, stats can be deceiving, but when you make your teammates better and you make your team better, and that's a profound statement because he has clearly done that this year from the very beginning. This is a team that was at the bottom of the conference in shooting last year. They're at the top of the conference this year, one of the best scoring teams in the entire nation.
Ron, you make a very compelling argument. So if my feet's put to the fire, I have to pick one guy here. It's going to be Okafor, so I'm out of this argument. Jordan, Few,
you go first, man.
This is a Shark Tank first for CI. You've sold me, actually.
Whoa.
Because here's the thing. Jahlil Okafor is the better player, but you're right. If you're talking about a most valuable player or most valuable freshman, you're right here. Because if you take Russell off of Ohio State, I don't know where the Buckeyes are this year. Keep him on here, and they're talking maybe Final Four if he goes on a big run. Take Okafor off of Duke. They're still very, very good. I'm buying. I'm buying this.
I mean, I can't believe the guy leading up to the segment was dogging it the entire time, saying I'm going with Okafor.
He sold me.
I am not sold. Ron, you make a great point. I love DAngelo Russell. Heck, I think he might be the better pro in terms of longevity. But right now, you're talking about a rare breed in Jahlil Okafor. I cannot buy this one because there's guys like Jahlil Okafor don't come along every day. Guys who enjoy playing on the low block, know their role, shoot 66% from the field.
Listen to the big talk.
I'm rolling with the big man.
Listen to the big talk.
Ron's a guard. He's a football guy. I'm taking the big man.
And the point, a 6'2 guy over the 6'10 guy. The 6'2 guy is saying it's all right.
And Okafor averages a double-double, 17 points, 10 boards against top 10 competition.
Most valuable freshman. I'm on Stokes' side.
Better team, better conference.
Ron, all it takes is one buyer, and you've got one here. Ron Stokes, great to have you with us as always. Don't forget to tune in for all things college football and basketball in and out of the tank. Check out CampusInsiders.com.
The big, of course the big's going to go
the big guy. Of course the big guy.
about the Hoosiers.
They're physical, they come at you, they wear you down for the dunk.
People in our industry who are so competitive, they don't want to let go.
I'm not doing this to get you to love me. I've got a job to do.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been in the back of our head and it drove us. You gotta love it!
I'm gonna end it with a celebration!